Hello! Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Krumbach. I haven't moved. I've spent some money, but I haven't moved. We're going to replace that for something slightly smaller but more old school. In the last episode I suggested we just go old school, and that's what we're going to do. Haven't touched that yet. The forage pickup, wherever I've left that, that's going as well. I have made some purchases. So we will start by returning this trailer because it's a bit new, and we're going to go gnarly and old. I'll say gnarly. We're going to go older. Oh, turnips! I'm sorry. That car must have been made out of the same material as Captain America's shield. Is it vibranium? Not a mark on it. So we'll get this back up to the store and we'll get this sold, grab the new one, bring the harvester down. That's still where it was. I literally haven't done anything. Yeah, so I hope you guys are still okay with the fact that we've moved maps just to make it a little bit easier. So we may speed time up a tad, otherwise we're going to be in August forever. But the money's at 493. I have made some purchases, and I have purchased ourselves another tractor. I'm sticking with the Fiat Agri theme, and I bought a New Holland. So we'll get this in here. Is the trigger in there, outside there, somewhere here maybe? Yeah, I do. Repair, repaint, sell, repair that. So I hope you guys are all doing good. So we have gone for the Lizard P93 Set 1 for loose materials trailer. So this is our new trailer. It's only about 11,000 litres, but it's older and it fits what I'm thinking about. Then I've gone for the New Holland 130/90, and I've gone for the SIP. Doohickey, this is a Pepe 978 mod. So if you're using headphones, I apologise, you may want to turn them down. I told you I was going to go for the unfold it, lower that quite on the floor. I'm thinking I should change the configuration of that hitch. There's an upper and a lower, I think. So let's have a quick look. So we're on top. Low's going to lift it even higher, isn't it? So maybe not. Maybe that's where it's going to have to live. So this is a Pepe mod, so it's quite loud. So we'll get this back to the yard. We're going to grab the old one, the new one. Visibility is a lot better in here. We'll grab the new one, bring that back to be sold, and then move the harvester. So what we could do, we'd take this back to the farm, we'll grab the harvester, do a headland, get a worker on that one, come back and get the trailer, because we're going to need that to unload said combine. And then here it is on the back. And then we'll take the other thingy back. That sounds like a plan, don't it, eh? Yeah, I do like old school equipment. I think it's got character. And I like it. I want that one. So, yes, I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm pretty sure I just asked, but I'm going to ask again. Hope you guys are all doing well. If not, why not? Right, so we get that unhooked there. I need that header trailer. There's no option for a front 3-point on this tractor. Hence, we don't have one. We get this up here. So we need to collect this straw. We need to get the header on here. There's not enough space travelling around the farm to get the header through on the combine. And I was also thinking, if we're going old school, we wouldn't have a lot of GPS type products. Therefore, we wouldn't have the field scanners and things for the precision farming. We would just have not a genealogist, a geologist. The geologists do rocks, they do dirt as well. We'd have one of those guys come out and scan the fields, play with the fields for us. So the fact that I is lazy, I've caught it again, haven't I? Yeah, that extra protection, I keep catching it. Yeah, so we're going to just get the field scanned by a fella. And have do. Rather than mess around. We need to get this done. We need to go grab the other tractor. Oh, well, yeah, we do need to grab the other tractor. We'll grab this tractor first. We are getting ourselves all set up and getting back into the swing of things. So I'm thinking now, when I did this on Carpathian, the vote was unanimous. If you add a pen, you've got to fill the pen. But I'm thinking of getting some chickens. I know, the yard looks really empty without any chickens in it. I did go for a front weight, but it's still very bouncy on there. I don't want to lose the header, because that would be a nightmare. I'd have to reset it and everything. Please tell me it's still on the back. Can't see it in any mirror. Yeah, still there. I clocked it in that mirror. So to go through this side. Yeah, with this series also, as well as going older in the equipment that we are using, I'm also going to try and get a bit more in cab. Which is something I don't generally do a lot of. Back up a little bit. Ooh, the brakes on this aren't the best. You get this out of the way. We are back at the farm, so I can literally dump this wherever. So we'll just leave that there for now. Grab this, get a headland done. Get that down. The combine is already unfolded because I didn't fold it after the last field. Because why would I? That's literally it. Why would I? So yeah, so we already have the cows and the sheep at this farm, both full. We are still getting ourselves. Oh, I didn't do that, did I? Let's turn that a little bit. Let's get time moving, otherwise we'll be here forever. we'll never leave August. When we left Carpathian, we were in February, year 2, and because we've technically reset back to August, we are back in year 1. So on paper, at least, this is year 2, and it's not really. So I could change the seasons and stuff, but yeah, maximum's 5 on the time dilation. Just gonna quickly, while we're doing this, actually, might just quickly go through the rules of this challenge in case you've missed it on the last episode or whatever. We'll jump out of cab so I can see what I'm doing whilst reading. So basically, you can't sell any product that you can feed to your animals. Now you can pick what product that may be. So for chickens, So for chickens, you can say, I'm going to feed them wheat, or I'm going to feed them barley, or I'm going to feed them sorghum, and whichever one of those you decide you're going to feed your chickens, that's the one you're not allowed to sell. As for everything else, so the sorghum and then the wheat you can then sell, if that makes any sense. So at the moment we're feeding our cows hay, and we're going to feed the sheep hay. Therefore I can technically sell silage because I'm not feeding TMR. However, if I decide to feed TMR, then I'm unable to sell the silage. Make sense? I still can't sell the hay because that's a part of the silage recipe, the TMR recipe, so it is what it is on that front. Don't drive in my potatoes. Need to harvest those at some point. If that makes any sense. It's scooped around here. Don't miss any. There we go. Excuse me. No field work in the rain. You may skip the rain unless the job you're doing isn't affected by the rain, and then of course you can just crack on. Leasing's allowed, but whatever you've leased must be returned before you can lease another item. So if I lease a baler to bale the straw, that is my leased item, and if I decide I then want something else, a plough or whatever it might be, I have to return the baler first. I can't have multiples. Unless of course the items in question are for like a baling contract and I've leased the equipment, then that's different. Because I haven't technically leased it. You know what I mean. So that's how that rolls. You can take out loans, and you can take out as much of a loan as you want to. I'm not going to say you can't have a loan, I'm not going to say you can't have as much as you want, because you can, but you must pay off a minimum of 5,000 per in-game day. Now we've moved maps, so this bit is kind of irrelevant because we've already done this and we've sold it to move. So yeah. So setup on Farm Manager, you must start with a start farm and 2 extra fields, 1 medium tractor, weight, front loader, bale, spikes, forks, bucket, your choice. Pickup and flatbed, animal transport trailer. All animals must be transported by you. That includes chickens, everything. And then you need to purchase all other equipment that you may need for the animals you decided to start with. So if you're going to start with chickens, and you can afford it, you're going to need a seeder, a combine, a trailer. You get me? You're going to start with sheep, you're going to need some sort of grass work type equipment to get the grass for the sheep. If you're going to go with cows, you're going to need some sort of TMR mixing type jobby or a bunker silo and pickup wagons and all that stuff. And then once you've done all that, Whatever money you've got left, if it's under 100,000, that's the money you start with. If it's over 100,000, you got two choices. A, buy livestock to start filling your pens, which reduces your money down, but you then have the animals off the bat to try and feed. Or just reduce your money down however you see fit. You know, releasing and giving back on console, or one of Yos's money removing things, or go into multiplayer and give the money back to somebody else and then delete the other farm type jobby, or whatever, or easy dev tools and just take the money away, or power tools and take the money away, or whatever it is you decide you need to do to get it back down to 100 grand. From there, you then need to build up all your land and all your equipment to be able to sustain the animals that you have, and then you need to purchase all of the farms that have an animal pen on them. You don't need to purchase a farm that doesn't have an animal pen, because the idea is you're trying to get the animals, not the farms per se. So that's how that bit rolls. So that's stage 1 complete. Stage 2 is to fill every pasture, farm, pen, hutch, coop, whatever it is you have. You have to fill every single one to max capacity, and they have to be fed. Let's point that out. You need to have fed the animals. You can't just buy the pens, dash in 400 cows and not feed them. Now, from all this, horses are excluded, especially for you guys on console. Unless, of course, you really want to do horses, then by all means, get as many horses as you like. If you're on PC and you're playing this challenge, and you want to use the horse helper and you want to use horses, then go for it. I've got no issue with that. But yeah. So that's basically the thing. If you want to go and see a setup video, jump in and have a look at mine. I have one on Carpathian Countryside. I also have the same setup video on the Valley of the Old Farm, because that's where I was originally going to do it, and then I got in with AgtechFarmerGaming and we decided to move it to Carpathian. But unless you do a little bit of cheaty here and there, Carpathian is going to take a while. Now, I have other Let's Plays I want to be doing. I have other maps that I am currently playing on. So to spend hours on end on Carpathian trying to get animals and contracts done to make up, it's not the best for someone on console, put it that way. I mean, I've got general workers and they are useless. Well, in general they're useless. I don't have courseplay or things like that on console, so that's out of the question. So a lot of the work is done by myself. A lot of that will be done off screen, but yeah, but that's how it is. So I mean, the start farm on here was this. Well, it's technically the other farm. Whoa, break! Just drove straight into that. Look. Turnips. So there's a couple of farms on here. It's like 4 or 5 different farms on here. The most expensive one is, just turn that off a second. The most expensive farm on this map is this one, which contains a biogas plant. There's a farm here. There's a farm here. There's a farm here. There's obviously the starter farm here. There's piggies here. I'm sure there was another farm type thing somewhere on here. Grapes, beets, There's a lot of stuff on this map. Right, so we need this guy. He's got the trailer. We need the trailer. I very nearly didn't go for this trailer. Wow, that's a lie. I was going to go for this trailer, but not in this configuration. There's another one as part of this pack that has an auger pipe. Same capacity, I'm sure it is. The Devil's got an auger pipe. Just looked a bit different. I've gone for some yellow and blue because why not? I think I've just gone completely the wrong way. Oh well, we'll take the scenic route and we'll work out where we're going. So just here on, we'll pop in, I'll show you. So just here is another one of the farms. This is the chicken, there's chickens and cows on this particular farm. So yeah, chickens and cows. Cows are in that side, chickens are in that side, and it's where are we? Here. So there's, oh, it just shows us grass. The cow barn here with the manure pit and chickens there, and the chickens have got a silo, which is part of I come back and go up here. You got a silo as part of the chicken coop, which is pretty cool. I'm going to scooch out so I don't get lost again. I think if I go up here, I don't want to head up that way. And if I could head down by 45, should take me over that bridge and up to the farm, hopefully. Now, this is one of the things about running in cab, is you lose your bearings really quickly, well at least I do. Look, where am I going? I've missed it. Oh, there are collectibles on here. I haven't found any. I'm not entirely sure what they are, but apparently it's collectibles. I assumed it'd be something like cheese. There's only 12 of them. But you never know. You just never know. I like all this gnarliness, all this little woodland areas. It's pretty cool. Cheers, bud. I still have my cold, but then that's normal for me, right? You guys know this already. If I'm not choking, that's when the problems occur. Because the chances are, if I'm not choking, I've stopped breathing. Right. Where did I leave the combine? There it is. This cover open. Whoa! We lost the trailer. Yeah, I think that this combine actually holds more than the trailer, so this could go horribly, horribly wrong. It's what it is. It's what I decided to do with my infinite wisdom. While that's emptied, just a quick drink. Right. Oh, it did all fit. There can't be a lot of space left in there, though. No, 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 no. Get a worker on this and get that trailer emptied. There we go. Oh, exactly the same. So one load is a trailer load. Put the cover on so that it don't all wind away. Wind away. I'm also going to try and buy fields that are stuck to fields. So the fields that are adjacent, yeah, fields that are touching the fields that I own is what I'm going to try and run with. Nope. Left, right. Oh, left or right. So we've run a right then. I thought there was maybe a back. But clearly not. So I want the wheat to go into the silo, not all over the floor, so. If we're gonna undo all that and shovel it out, we'll at least get it in the thing. There we go. You know that if we get some chickens on this farm, we've then got a use for the wheat. Although we could just sell it. We could just sell it. Right. He's there, that's there. Let's jump to this guy. Not sure why I jumped to that guy. I could just walk around the corner, but. We shall head up to the other field, grab the other pickup wagon, and get that sold. So it's got a front weight on here. It's really bouncy. That's just the ground, isn't it? Just the way of the ground. Yeah, so they're basically the same, just that that one's slightly, well, in my opinion, is older. It's not as fancy. It's very basic. Right, let's going to get this back down to the store. Need to turn that off because it's going to bug me. Get this back down to the store, come back, grab that one and start picking up some more of that straw. The Fiat is down with the trailer, which means the next thing we're going to have to do is get that grass cut, get that tedded, and get that in the silo. So we got feed for the cows and the doohickeys. I think we probably will end up doing your finest TMR at some point. But while we're finding our feet and buying all this new machinery that we didn't have on the last one, that's why I said money's not going to go anywhere, because we had mowers, and we had a tedder, we had a baler, we never had a combine. I never had a trailer. I never had a pickup for the straw. A lot of stuff we didn't have that I've had to buy. So, yeah, the money is not going to go anywhere. We started off with 1.1 million and we've got 520 grand. We've got a couple of tractors. Well, we had a couple of tractors on Carpathia anyway. Oh, while I'm here, when is Spuds? Probably next month, is it? Where are we? We're here. Turn the grass back on. Yeah, they're going to be ready next month, aren't they? I might plant one of these fields. Might just plant the whole field with potatoes. I don't need potatoes, but why not? So while we're here then, let's grab our potato thing. Well, we could do some of the new veg, but you know, This one I want. Silly boy. And I want this guy. Cheapest chips. Yeah. A little bit of padding for our bottoms. Chuck some lights. Main colour. Anything on this palette? Room colour. Anything on this palette? Oh, that's Mr. Silly Peep, isn't it? 8 grand. Not a very big pickup, but it will collect our potatoes. We grab that while we're here. Because why not? It's only 8 grand. It does exactly what it says on the tin. We all collect potatoes. Let's take this back to the farm. What we should really do, rather than collect that straw, because the straw's not going to go anywhere, is run this potato thing back, because they're going to need harvesting next month. So we'll run this back up to the yard, come back and grab ourselves a mower and get that grass, well, start to cut that grass, because it's going to need cutting, right? We'll have to cut it, ted it, windrow it, and then dash it into the hayloft via a load or two into the sheep and the cows. We only have the one grass field at the moment, so we can't do one of grass for silage and then one of hay, and we need to get up a store of feed, otherwise the animals aren't not gonna prosper very well if we don't. If I do silage into the clamp with this load, we're not going to have any feed for the animals, because they still need feeding, right? Let's get this in here. I don't think I hit anything. That's just not quite aligned as where I'd like to be. There you go. Job. Still need to return that kit and get the Volvo that looks old and gnarly. Yeah, I'm going to replace this with one of the platinum. It's a wheel loader. Probably this one. It hasn't got to be fancy, it's just got to be old school looking. Oh, we got this guy. 98 horses, 98 horses. That's a BM81. What's the difference? Oh, this one goes slightly faster. And looks slightly bigger. 9 ton. 9 ton, 170. Well, yeah, so we'll send that back and grab one of the wheel loaders on the platinum thing. So while we're thinking about it, has it really got that dirty that quick? We've barely done anything. Mowers. Mowers! Oh, there they are. Yeah, I've got the Sammans on the premium stuff, got the Vermeer stuff. That's my go-to for every Let's Play, basically. I did download this kitten. It's tiny though. Very old school and fitting. It's going to take a while with that, isn't it? I got the John Deere. That's not particularly old. It just looks like it should be. I mean, these guys have been around for years. Do you know, I couldn't tell you the last time I used this. Right, mower. Oh, while we're here. Did you get that? I get a guy emptied. Get that a little bit, get him emptied, get him off my field. I don't have a workshop at the yard at the moment. So we're going to have to add in some sort of workshop. We're also going to have to add in some sort of washing thing as well. Probably have my go-to, you know, hose. Right. That's this field harvested. The pipe out. Where could we dash a repair point? Are those sheds through sheds? We can go in and out. We need to have a look. Need to have a look. Right. That's emptying into there. That shed over here, I can go in and out. I can put a trigger. Well, actually, if I put a... I was going to say, if I can drive in and out. No, I can't. Oh, there is a workshop. Oh, nice. I did not even remember that that was here. Can you tell? By the... Oh, dude. I'll take that. So we still need the hose. You can wash off stuff. There it is. Very simple, very basic. It's just a hose. We'll put that this side, because clearly it doesn't like the other side. And it's over a puddle, so that saves me landscaping, right? Jobs. So we get the header off of here, get the combine repaired, washed and put away. That way we don't have to worry about it until next year. That's back to front. Well, it works it out itself. The turning circle on this class isn't the best. Or is it just console? I keep banging on about turning circles being horrendous, and it might just be console. Right. Let's get stuck in the wall. Jeebus. It's not in enough, which we gathered. Let's grab the hose. We'll give this a rinse off before we work on it. And we... Where should you put this? Under the shed? Or in a shed? Indecisive where to put this at the minute. We'll find a home for it. It's probably never going to stay there, but... Move forward. There you go, I heard it. Ding. Get this repaired. And then get this put away. I completely forgot that workshop was in there. I think it's going to live under here. Actually, how about we back into one of those little side bays? Nope, wrong way. Do you? actually, we'll put this seed in the silo. This wheat in the silo. Dash the cover back on there. We'll let this rest over the silo because that's where we're going to use it the most. There we go. We'll take this guy back up to the store, grab the mowers, and we'll get that grass cut. Yeah, I'm trying to buy fields that are around where we are, so we can buy 5 because that's next to the sheep thing, and then we buy 6 because that's stuck to 5. Does that make any sense? Although when we buy another farm, we can buy fields next to that as well. I hit that sign clearly with the trailer earlier because it's laid on the floor. Darn and dag nabbit. There's the mower. This could be interesting to say the least. I think I've only ever used this mower maybe twice, and really not the biggest fan of this mower. I'm going to put some beacons on because we're going to need beacons. I'm not entirely sure if I've already asked you guys. How you doing? How the dickens are you all? That was lucky, you're all going the same way. Unfortunately, buddy, you're going to have to wait to get this mower around the corner. You zoom out a little bit so I can see where the mower's going. And then we need to work out how to get into the grass field. Now, I've got a feeling it's one of those enclosed pasture things, which means we need to find a gate. Now, I know that there's a gate in the cow pasture. There's a gate through in there. Cheers, mate. So, I'm not sure if that's going to fit through the gate. I didn't think that through. We're going to continue to drive up this piece of dirt because why not? Not hurting anybody by driving through the dirt, surely. This field, how much is field 5? We can put potatoes in there. Let's have a look. Field 5. Oh, that also encumbers those few trees. 51 grand. We could do a strip of potatoes in there. I bought it. It's ours. Of course, I'm painting the road. What am I like? Now, please tell me there's a gate over here I can get through. I can't see one. I can see a gate over there. Oh, there's the gate. Just there by the trees. Spin round. Oh, no, I missed a bit. Well, I didn't. The worker did. I left him to it, didn't I? This is going to be. It's going to be horrendous. I mean, this is going to be fun. It's going to be horrendous. Yeah, once we got the fields cleared and they're like a blank canvas, I should get them scanned, and then we'll start building up our precision farming score and all that good stuff. I don't like to do it while there's still a crop in the ground, sort of thing. While it's still, this isn't going to fit through there, is it? Wow, wow! I was ricocheted off it like a pinball. I mean, this is a decent sized field. Am I killing the grass by driving on it? No! Is this grass or is this... Because I know there's a new crop, isn't there? No, it's just grass. Just your regular bulk standard grass. It was Sunshine was the other map with the field grass. No. So I now have a harvested area here. I've driven on it. So I need narrows. Even the mower's killing the grass. Well, let's run with it. I'll tell you what, that is pretty cool. I've not seen that on a map for a long time. I'm going to stay as close to the outside as I can, and then when we come back we're going to have to spin round and drive over what we've just cut, so we don't destroy any more of the field. That is really cool. I think it only knocks it back one growth stage, so it goes from like super duper to not so great, but okay. And then I think I knocked it back to like second growth stage. That is really cool. I need to find out who the modder is and give them a shout and tell them that they are awesome. Mr. Silly P, you never told me that in your map tour. You're not really going to cut grass with narrow tyres, are you? Because I have to drive in it? Surely you do what I'm doing, you just damage a little bit of crop by driving around the outside, and then drive back the other way in what you've already cut. There's the area here by the gate on the way in that is completely mullered, because Muggins here completely, well, mullered it driving in and out. So then I'm going to have to drive on this because it's already. And then once I got enough of an area, we're going to have to drive back the other way to cut the outside edge, or just never cut the outside edge. It's not the end of the world, is it? But I am going to have to go round and round in circles for fear of destroying more crop. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Small things cheer me up, can you tell? Small little things. If you look to the left of the tractor, you can see where the wheels were running, and all the grass has been squashed. It's all gone a darker shade of grass. A darker shade of grass. A darker shade of green. Oh, what am I like? But that is pretty cool. I'm well chuffed with that. I've not seen it. Well, there's a mod available for FS19. I'm not sure if it's still available for 22 on PC, where crop destruction affected the grass as well as you have standard crops. So, you know, that is really cool. So we are going to have to buy a tedder. The only way around not destroying crop would be to hire a worker. And get the worker to do it. Because workers don't destroy crops, right? They're magic. That's why they leave your combine in the middle of your field and then leave, so that you have to destroy the crop on the way out. Because that's what they do! Yeah, so we have to get a tedder to ted this. And then we're going to have to row it. We've got our pickup wagon, so we can pick it up. I mean, we could always row it and then get the silage, but as I pointed out, we need to feed the animals before they starve. Failing that, we need another field of grass. What was in there? Like, really, that looks like one of the new root crops. That was beets, wasn't it? Yeah, red beets. Fancy red beets. So we're here. That's beets. That field's empty. I think in that one. There's a lot of tree. That field's harvestable. Just bought that one. We're going to dash some potatoes or something. We might do a new crop, but at the minute it's just potatoes. Yeah. So there we have it. Crop destruction on the grass. I'm well chuffed with that. Anywho's, just noticed the time. So I'm going to leave it here for this episode. I will continue to... no, I won't actually. I'll only continue doing a lot of stuff off screen. You're just going to have to put up with watching me do things. So let's just turn that off there. Turn off my tractor. Well, I'm going to leave it here on that bombshell. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode where we will continue exactly where we've left off. At some point we'll make it through make it through to September. At the moment, it's not happening. So as always guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment. Each and every one of you, please. Take care. And I shall see you all in my next adventure. Cheers.